Hey, it's Sean, and today we're in studio with Cosmic Ranger. I'd like to point out, when we shot the video, they were still called the Drag Spokane. And now by the time we're ready to air the video, they've changed to Cosmic Ranger. So hopefully that helps alleviate any confusion. Let's check them out. Hey, it's Sean, and here we are with the Drag Spokane. Hey, guys.
Howdy.
Hi.
Hello.
What's up?
Yeah.
So, let's start at the beginning and talk to us about the name, the Drag Spokane.
So
And how and why exactly it's not Cosmic Ranger.
no, so far the album's going to be called Cosmic Ranger. I don't know if we're going to change the band to that or not, but I like it as an album. It used to be going to be Forgetting the Little People, and someone pointed out to me how incredibly narcissistic that is over the last 3 years, and I'm like, but it is, and I am. Okay, fine. Doing a lot of space things, a lot of ambience, a lot of delay.
I think you matured.
I was going to say, I can appreciate the growth, but also I get the joke. I mean,
It's
forgetting
fun.
the little... Yeah, it's...
Everyone always said, don't forget us when you're big. Don't forget the little people. And it's like, shut up, man. I'm trying to get out of here.
So is this first album? Is this 12th album? What album is
So
this
technically
for you
it's the
guys?
second, but we might pull the first one and redo it because now we're just a different band than before. And
But not
less
different
work.
enough to be Cosmic Ranger.
Not different enough yet.
Apparently.
Things also progress gear-wise because when I was just me, just back in the day, it was just amp, guitar, whatever. And then meeting other people like, oh, pedals. And that started a whole huge journey of getting gear that I never thought or cared about before. And now it's
Again,
like,
that sounds like that would add some time
Yeah.
to the timeline.
that definitely had like, oh, we have to wait until next week so that I have this one particular
Oh, I
sound.
changed guitar strings. It sounds so much brighter. Let's re-record the whole song.
Which is the thing that, it's worth it. If it sounds great, it's worth it. And if it takes a little extra time. There was this quote I saw, and it's Rick Rubin, and he's, I guess it would be more of an interview. I can't remember exactly what the quote is, but he's talking about working with Kanye West. And Kanye had put out an album. And he had asked Kanye what he's working on. He's like, oh, I'm doing these songs. He's like, you already put that album out? He's like, yeah, but I'm not done. And I get it. You want to hear what you want to hear. And now, because I've done this so many times, we've re-recorded it so many times, I've gotten these pieces of gear, I've gotten these guitars, we've had Matt get different gear, you've gotten things. I mean, it's all getting different cymbals for Casey. I mean, that improved the sound a lot to me. So to me, it's all worth it to have redone it as much as I have to get this finished product sounding pretty much 99% of what I hear in my head. And that feels pretty damn good.
Well, I think there's a lot to that.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
Just there are a lot of components, and things are a lot more concise now. We have a better vision and a better goal for the future, and I'm really, really looking forward for this album. I mean, I just had the artwork done by my buddy who does spray paint art, and it's a whole universe with the hippo on it, and I love that in the 70s, comic book letters.
Breakfast in our bed. I'm sorry if you're cold. I'll let you wear my coat. And I just want you to take my hand. Just remind me I'm your man. You never can tell where my head was yesterday. But I promise this, I swear, today will be your day. And I'm sorry if you're cool. I'll let you wear my coat. I just want you to
love that huge sound that's on it. And
Tom and I also would take days where we would just watch Oceania
oh,
era
absolutely.
performances of the Pumpkins and just be
Definitely.
like, oh, we should do something like that.
And
we-
I mean, and it comes out a little extra Thin Lizzy, but Thin Lizzy
yeah,
with
no,
Big
I
Muffs
mean, that's
works for
another.
me.
That's
It
another
just
one
works.
that
It just works.
That's another one where I'd stay
I
over
mean,
at
it's
Tom's
like
house and
there's a song on here. There's 2 massive instrumentals on here, which is kind of a dick move for some people, but to me, it's like no, Cosmic Ranger. It's space.
There are some people who
There's
really
gonna
like
be 14
instrumentals,
minutes
though.
of instruments on there.
There'll be
And
14
Matt and I-
people in the world
Yeah.
that really dig this.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great thing. I mean, and there's parts where Matt and I are chasing each other playing guitar solos, and I love that. I mean, it's some of it works a little better than others, but some of it might have fallen off
It's
the
a journey.
rails a
This
little
is
bit.
how we grow and
neat.
learn.
But see, that's the thing with doing it as jams. Those are both single take, and that is important to me. Like, it's exactly as it was we played. You know, there's no overdubs on those. It's just what the room was.
Also, we
And
went
that
to
was cool.
Robert Lang's for the.
Well, see,
for this
that's
record.
the other half. Is that
So-
we recorded about half here and half there. There are 5 songs there. I think 3 or 4 songs here. And recording at Robert Lang was a huge deal for us. I mean, just the room made everything feel cool. I mean, there's 20 feet high ceilings,
It was
marble
amazing.
floors, or not marble, but granite. I don't know what that
Freaking
is.
stone.
Stone. I'm not a
You
I'm
know.
not a mason. I don't know.
A tangible history that hopefully
I mean, it's
leaches into.
well, it was so
Your
rough
creative
because
output.
I'm trying to do my vocals, and Matt's like, "That's the last place Kurt Cobain did vocals. That's last." I'm
Is that
like,
what my
"Shut
voice
up."
sounds like?
Yes.
vocal.
Every time you talk to me like that, I just think of you as Poindexter being a dick. Yeah, it's fair.
Posies recorded the 3rd album here.
Yeah, I know, and I'm trying to sing, and I'm like, "Shut up! Can't do this. It's rough."
Freaking Nirvana, Soundgarden, Alice in
right.
Chains,
Mudhoney.
Mudhoney. It was a
Well,
lot
see,
of
when I think about the singer of Mudhoney, I'm like, I feel a little more confident
Mark
because he's
Ron?
just yelling.
The thing is though,
Ah!
I mean, without that room, at some level, without that room,
It's a
it wouldn't have-
historical thing. We probably wouldn't be playing guitar.
That's
near as
exactly.
much.
I wouldn't have jump started me playing.
You know,
without-
I mean, that's the
That
first
first
Foo
Foo
Fighter
Fighters
record is
Same.
everything. This record is a mixture of listening to the first Foo Fighter record, listening to Loveless by Muddy Van Tine, listening to Minus the Bear, and listening to the Smiths a lot, as well as Dinosaur Jr. and Pumpkins. That's
So you could almost say, with the exception of Austin, that this wouldn't even be a band
yeah,
if it weren't for that studio.
exactly.
So it makes
That
sense
room.
to go.
Yeah.
I mean,
to that
it
studio to
certainly
record.
wouldn't be what it is. It would be
And I didn't mean to get you fired when they fired
Yeah.
you later. But.
Wait,
because you're not the grunge guy.
No.
we're
Just now.
messing with it.
What? Just now? Damn it.
On interview.
Because you didn't start playing on the first Foo
Because
Fighter
you-
record.
yeah,
Trying.
It's not as magical for you.
yeah. You need more fuzz.
You're the outlier. Get out.
I finally
Voted off the island.
bullied him into getting a fuzz pedal.
Yeah.
I did get a fuzz.
And now
That's
I'm just
exactly
gonna
when
put
you
my,
get fired.
now I'm gonna put my Green Russian on it because I'm not using it. So you're gonna get a good fuzz pedal.
The coolest thing is while you were doing vocals, Robert Lang, we were upstairs and Robert Lang came in and he took me and Devin showed the actual tape machine that Dave did the first album on.
That's awesome.
Up
fucking cool.
in the big room. You were there.
I missed it though.
Yeah, but you were right.
I
you were
missed
there.
it by
You were
like
almost
20 seconds.
So while you were
I still met him
working,
though. He's cool.
Everyone
we did
else was
something
doing
cool
stuff.
and it had nothing to do with you.
My
Yeah,
parts
I
were
was being
done.
told I don't believe you. That's
Yeah, our producer didn't believe in him in any way.
that was rough.
No, I didn't.
No one
Yeah.
did.
He said, I think the producer was saying,
I just
No,
don't believe
the
it.
producer was
I just-
saying.
he said it wasn't refined enough. I said I didn't believe you.
Oh,
No,
Or maybe he didn't.
No, he said
definitely
it.
Well, how do you
He
know?
said
You
it
were
too.
looking at a tape machine.
Because I had, no, I came down later and I got it on video. I watched it since.
You came down through
You
time
watched it since.
no,
and got a...
no, he was still doing vocals by the time I got down.
No, I did hours. That was the longest thing, which bummed me out. Hurt me the whole car ride home that it took me longer to do vocals on one track than it did for us to do 3 tracks playing music.
Hey man, you want it right?
You want it right.
Are you working on yet another album yet, or...
I've got a couple songs mapped out.
Because I feel like we have some time right now.
Yeah, right? That whole lot else going on. No, I've got probably 6 songs lined up. One of them he came up with the riff for one of our first jams, and it's a really poppy number. I think it's going to be pretty slapping. Should be good. Which is not a word I use very often, but it should be fun.
Probably shouldn't.
Right?
I'm with him on that. I don't know.
No slapping.
You don't need that word as much.
Pretty banging. You like that?
I can get on board with that.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
It feels like you should be wearing your
Bitchin'.
hat back.
Pretty bitchin'. Which is a word I say often. I should have used that at the beginning, but I didn't. Thanks, Matt.
I forgot what word you used originally anyway.
Slapping.
Redonkulous.
The shit
Ridiculous.
slaps, yo.
It does. But yeah, and then a couple other riffs. Pretty excited for coming off of this and having more focus as a band, hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. This quarantine has made things a little rough for all of us to get together, but
Now, I guess that takes us to the next question.
Yeah.
Do you think, do you plan on like keeping this lineup, or do you want to shake it up again for the next album, or?
well,
Admit it on camera.
I have been looking at different singers to take over lead because, I don't know, part of me wants to have that front man. Part of me wants to have that, James Brown out there to kick your ass. Part of me wants that a lot.
Chris Cornell was the original drummer in Soundgarden.
And then he went up front and was way better up front.
Are you thinking of Phil Collins?
No.
I can feel it.
Phil Collins is the original drummer for Soundgarden.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'd love to hear. Black Hole Sun.
A lot of top work.
Great.
A lot of top work.
You'd spend the whole beginning of that song waiting for that. I literally was driving a day ago, and In the Air Tonight was on, and because I'm old, first thing through my head is that Miami Vice scene, and then I'm like, I'm going to change it. I know.
I know if Miami Vice is, I don't know the scene.
There's people out there that will. And then I'm driving the car, and I'm like, I'm going to change it. I'm like, no, hang on. And I had to wait all the way until the drums, yeah. And then I did. And it's like, okay, song's over for me.
Apparently, that was the first thing Phil Collins played on it. He just one chime and then threw with the drums, and that was the take.
I can see that.
He's great.
Well, thanks for coming by.
No
You
problem,
want to try a
man.
little
Thanks
harder?
for having us.